night. I know I started late than usual, but still, it's better late to be on here than never, so let's see if we can get some people in here. Hope everyone had a good Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, California Ford. Hope your Christmas was good. Well, well, you're welcome. I just thought, all I figured was, I knew I had a blue shirt that was clean, so I just thought I'd put it on today. All right, California Ford. Get get your get your shower and then come on back and yeah, hopefully we'll get some people in here. Okay. Yeah, hopefully we can keep the stream going. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some more people in here that'll help to keep the stream going. Oh, well, hopefully you'll get at least one of those jobs you applied for. Well, yeah, hopefully you get one too. But it sounds like, the ball is in your court. Well, maybe your job is not, is not union, but that still doesn't mean that, that you can apply for one. Yeah, because I mean, of- uh, because my job just as well. I mean, it's not just a cake. I mean, us working is not just a cakewalk. I mean, we got to work hard like everyone else. And I said, plus with them taking away the overnight shift, we got we're just gonna have to work hard. I mean, one of the maintenance man I used to work with in the morning for an hour, he said, just prepare for us to get cut a lot because they won't need three maintenance men working on second shift. It's like they probably won't be able to afford it, so just be prepared to get cut a lot, he said. But I said I think hopefully if they cut somebody, a lot, then hopefully they'll do it in equal amount. I was just told to, be prepared to get cut a lot. But like I said, hopefully they'll cut all of us equally. If they'll send someone home, hopefully they'll do it, a fair amount of times to, me, of course, as they do to the other two maintenance men too. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering why it said 0. Oh, now it says 0 again. But I mean, I think that's just, YouTube trying to fool around with the algorithm. Yeah, yeah, because the tube will, that'll, and plus the AI, yeah, that'll take a lot of views away. But yeah, I'll still be here. I'm gonna probably give it a little bit to probably give people another 15 minutes to see if anybody comes. Now, if I'm not on here when you get out of the shower, that'll just be because, no one else came. But I can try to wait out 25 minutes, though. Oh, I saw two in there and I thought that, we might get somebody else, but no, now it's back to one. Oh yeah, I saw that upload yesterday but I had not watched it yet because of course yesterday I had to work on Christmas Eve. But I'll tell you that yesterday though, I mean, all of us were, just trying to, work as quick as we could because we knew that we were going to be able to. We knew that as soon as we got done cleaning, you know, we could clock out early and be out of there for Christmas Eve. I think I got out maybe just maybe a little less than an hour, probably about 52 minutes earlier than 9 o'clock. So if I remember correctly, I got to clock out at 8:08. Some people just were sent home at 7 though. So guess you can say, all of us getting out earlier, at least close to an hour, had all lucked out. We had all lucked out getting to go home early. Oh, 3 weeks vacation. Awesome. That'll give you a Christmas and a New Year vacation plus an extra week. Yeah, we're only getting a Christmas vacation at work, uh, and that's only because if you're working on Christmas or Thanksgiving, it's required that you get paid more, and they don't want to do that. So obviously they choose to close McDonald's. That is. Mm, yeah, I actually did get a bag full of candy. I mean, it would have been in the stocking I had, but strangely, they my parents couldn't find the stockings this year. We were thinking that the stockings, were somewhere in the house, but we had someone, one of my dad's friends helping, get it all out and everything, and we're not sure what he might have done with them. So we just got bags this year. But still, that's better than nothing. In fact, I would show you my goodie bag, but it's downstairs. So, but yeah, a bag full of goodies for Christmas. Ooh, California. Getting a little feisty, aren't you? Yeah, but I mean, I was able to say, I was able to call you feisty too, though. Another and an PS5 and an ATV and truck parts. Well, the truck parts I'm sure are nice, and the PS5 and the ATV. I mean, that'll take good time out of your day. Yep, it's always down there, hanging low, if you know what I mean. If that's your, if my sack is your Christmas gift, Callie, remember, don't bite off more than you can chew. Oh, well, well, if you have two, now you've got three. You could try to sell two, maybe make a good amount of money on them. Yeah, I mean, that I'll let you do it and everything too. Yeah, and oh, they're not for sale. Well, I guess that could make sense and everything. Have one for well, there's you and your wife, so you and your wife could get a couple could have one for each, and then that third one, well, I don't know. Turn me into a California man. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Turn the Kentucky boy into a California boy. Well, I mean that was my nephew. He turned Kentucky boy into an Indiana boy, into a Wisconsin boy, into an Alabama boy, and then to an Oklahoma boy, and now to a California boy. He's been all over. A good thing. Oh, I just say yeah. But then again, for a backup plan, you might have to buy 3 sets of games. Otherwise, that or just like try to replace all or download all the games on on every single PS5 you have. Well, I hope you find a good excuse. I mean, but you're a grown lady and everything, so I mean, you shouldn't have to think of an excuse to go. I mean, if you want to come to Kentucky, you should just come. Of course, California is way. I think I've looked. California is probably about. I think about so we're about 2,000 miles away from each other. Kentucky and California is about 2,000 miles away. I've looked it up. Oh, okay. So everything's on them. So yeah. So when you travel and have a backup, all the games will be on the first one as planned. Oh, well, you just got to try to make an excuse to get away. I mean, there's many options. Just pick one. Oh, you got a plan. Okay, so you've got your plan set. Oh, your SUV. You can actually make your make a gaming plan in your SUV. Yeah, pimp your ride. It's kind of reminds me of that song they used to have. They only want me for my pimp juice. The only reason I know of that song is because someone had that as their name way back when we had MSN Messenger. That was their name. They only want me for my pimp juice. They had that. One of my friends had that name for, oh, no telling how long. Oh, that's true. Now, I remember I've ridden in an SUV before. And I remember talking to my baby mom once about it. She's like, SUV, is that like a truck? I'm like, well, I mean, it's sort of like a truck. I mean, it can hold a whole lot of things an SUV can. Well, yeah, I mean, Kentucky's kept up with all the current music and the retro rap music. It can be, but I'll tell you what would what would really be a sex utility vehicle if you had a camper attached to it and everything. Oh, so there's so many things you could get done in that, and you could walk around in it too. Wouldn't have to wouldn't have to sit in the car the whole time. Of course, I really shouldn't refer to an SUV as a car. It's not really a car. But yeah, there's so many things you could get done in it. Yeah, but but it's more exciting than a station wagon. Back in the days, though, in fact, don't ask me how I remember from almost 35 years ago, less than 35 years ago, 30 to 35 years ago, but I remember that when I was like very little, my mom had a red station wagon. It broke down so much and everything. According to what my sister said, it once broke down at McDonald's on a hot summer day. And I remember once us going home, it broke down again. So we had to call someone to, uh, take us home. Now, I remember she talked about getting rid of it, but I told her no, I don't want her to get rid of it. I wanted to drive that red station wagon when I was 16. But of course, that one broke down so much, that it's probably out of style today. Because, yeah, I mean, if I remember it breaking down on the way home and then it breaking down at McDonald's on a hot summer day, then that's not a good situation. Of course, I'm talking about a station wagon model from 1989. So yeah, 30 almost 35 years later, yeah, it's most likely out of style now. Heck, station wagons are most likely out of style now with the new cars they've got. Yeah, I and I probably hated that too, but yeah, but I mean it would all but now in the modern day, I would hope that in the mo- in the modern day now, I would say, they're probably out of style now. But I did love that red station wagon. Like I said, I wanted to drive it when I was 16. Heck, it was probably out of style when I was 16. Oh, if I did you in the back of the car and everything, that would definitely make it a sex utility vehicle. mean, that would be something you could do in the back of a station wagon, somebody else while you're waiting for someone to come pick you up when it breaks down. Okay, I'm back. That froze me for a second, the reconnecting, but I'm back now. Really, having a 1994 Mercedes Benz. So a car that's almost 30 years old and still runs to this day. Sounds like when you have that 1994 Mercedes, you got a good deal, especially if it runs 30 years later. You would think most of the cars from the 80s and 90s are out of style now, but no, if some still run good, then have them. Or even sometimes you might see someone driving a 50s or 60s vehicle and be thinking like, wow, how retro is that one? Or you inherit it from your dad. Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, my dad helped me find, my vehicle when I was 16, and now with my son almost turning 16, think he, I think he found something from, of course, my dad helped him find his car too. He might have he um, might have a Pontiac or something. Of course, my dad said Pontiac was his first car. My first car was a BMW. Now all I got to do is when he gets his license next year, just wait and see what his first car is. Does the 1994 Mercedes Benz does it have like a CD player or even a tape player? Because I know I remember my mom's old station wagon from '89 had a tape player. I said there was a Pop 60s cassette player. Yeah, because I remember that when there was always a tape we had with Pop 60s on it, and I remember they said they tried hiding it from me, but you know, it still wouldn't matter because at one point I'd say Pop 60s, and they knew they had to play that tape. I think they played it so much it got annoying to them. But hey, I mean, let a 3-year-old, enjoy it as much as they can. Oh, Callie sat on you? Don't hurt him, Callie. Don't hurt him. Of course, knowing Paul, he probably likes that though, too. She wants my, oh, your lap is broken? Hmm. Callie, maybe when you sat on him, you sat on him too hard. Besides Paul, I'm sure you got, I mean, I'm sure your wife sits on you a whole lot more. Now I know you're gonna let, now I know you'll let her break your lap anytime. Yep. It's like, yeah, I can imagine that because it's like when you're talking to somebody over the phone, it's easy to, talk to them. When you see them in person, that's when everyone gets shy. Mm. Now that is probably what she likes. Your wife probably likes a man to sit on her or in her lap. That is. Dang, if you're short and everything, you'd probably be easy to pick up, Callie. If I wanted to pick up a short person, build some muscle, start working out. Then when I pick you up and twirl you around, it'll be a cinch. Heck, some football players did that at high school. In high school, you know, pick up one girl and then just like spin her around. Yeah, in fact, one of them was the that happened at like a church devotional once for middle and high schoolers. Big football player that we had. He was able to pick a girl up and just like twirl her around. But I mean, mostly it was his girlfriend at the time, though. Well, everything was busy today. You wouldn't imagine saying what a busy that Christmas was a busy day. Well, I might, California. I very well might. Especially if I pick muscle up. My muscle's not very strong from not working out very for a while, but if I hit, if I tried to hit some weights or some dead weights or something, then that would be a different story. So, oh, you've been cooking since yesterday and today. Well, at least you got a Christmas feast ready. We had our Christmas feast with our family Saturday night, and of course had some leftovers for lunch today. Well, if I twirled you around and everything, I don't know if I could kiss you, but I mean, if I did kiss you, if I planned on kissing you, I'd put you down, and then I'd kiss you. That's, yeah, I mean, that is why you've got to, I mean, one of my friends from high school, I mean, I saw him lifting weights on his Facebook and everything, and he can lift like at least 300 pounds. I'm like, dang, he's got some muscle on him. But then again, he was in the Marines too, so suppose you had to be strong to join a Marine, join the Marines or any other Air Force. Really? Now you know the Paul. That's what I usually did in my streams. Dozed off. But no, not dozing off today. Got some good rest today. Oh, you should have seen me. Yeah. Yesterday, because I kept saying yesterday that I was. Yeah, yesterday I told a couple people I was like I'm running on 4 hours on like I think it was 4 hours from Saturday night and then no 4 from Friday night and then like 3 from Saturday night. Said I said like last night I was like, yeah, I'm running on 3 hours of sleep. So yeah, I was at work for almost 5 hours, running on 3 hours of sleep. No, I mean it's not against the law. And frankly, I don't think it will be against the law. Not unless our governor decides to, make up some crazy bill. But I mean, I honestly don't think he would do that. I mean, our governor's got a couple sons himself, so I mean, why would he make it against the law? I couldn't see. Well, everyone calls him Daddy Andy, so I will be doing that. Saying I couldn't see Daddy Andy doing that to any of us. Oh, you are gonna call it a night though? Well, if I remember correct, are you an hour ahead of me? Because I mean, I could see if it's almost 9 o'clock, but I tell you, I'd probably be tired from last night, but I slept pretty well today. Catched up on all the sleep I lost. Oh, you're Eastern. Okay, so it is almost 9 o'clock for you. So I could see you wanting to call it a night. I need to watch your video too. For next time I'll go live, I'll know how to do it full screen. Hey, Spirit Stalker. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, I think you're probably on the, I would say in California, you're probably on the westernmost coast. Yeah, who knows? I mean, if it'll be a whole new thing for me if I'm able to do it full screen. But I'd love to do it like that. I really would. Oh, so almost the best Christmas ever. But you know what they say, Spirit Stalker? All good things must come to an end. You have a great night too, Paul. And I hope you had a Merry Christmas. Yeah, I haven't used a, yeah, because I don't think I have a mistletoe, if I'm thinking about it. I remember once in seventh grade when we entered the door, we were under a mistletoe. Yeah, see you on the next one. Hopefully it'll probably have to be in the afternoon though, because of my crazy new schedule. They've got me working from 6 to 2 Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday they got me working from 7 to 3. So if I do anything Friday and Saturday, it might have to be in the afternoon now. Yeah, I gotta find those mistletoes. You don't need a mistletoe, Spirit Stalker. Well, you gotta think, California. You got to think about this, California. They took away overnights because we were, as they claim, on the overnight shift, we were losing money more than making it. So the general manager decided to take away the overnights and make it only 2 schedules instead of 3. That's why we've been put on the evening. Some wireless JBL headphones. You know, Spirit Stalker, when you get the JBL headphones, maybe you should make a video on it. Show sh sh you know, do like an unboxing or something. Oh no. Now now I have like some hands-free headphones. I think they're like wireless headphones. Now I didn't get them for Christmas. I've had them for like over a year now. Now these Now you said you've got a guy California Ford and everything, and he's very attached and everything. Sounds like you got a challenge, you know, pretty good right now for you, California Ford. Always have a backup plan though. Um, I got well, mainly I only got a few things. I got like some, you know, Old Spice stuff for my shower and a bag of candy. So, but like I said, it's like I told him my candy bag is downstairs. Find that union 410K job. They can't be hard to find in California. Kentucky maybe might be hard to find one here, but California, nah. But I mean, it also depends on what part of California you're in too. I think she was trying to say be right back in 1 minute. Well, I don't know if there are at least no good union jobs in my small town that I live in. Now, for any of those union jobs that might be here in Kentucky, you probably have to relocate to a bigger city. In those bigger cities in Kentucky that are known much better, Louisville, Frankfort, Lexington, they're all at least 4 to 4.5 hours away from me. Okay, well, I mean, like I said, my place that I live in Kentucky, it's just a small town. It's like a rural area. but mainly here in this small town, all we got mainly is fast food and gas stations and Walmart and Kroger, and that's about it. Yeah, because and best thing is California for there a lot of gas stations are open on Christmas too. And I think you would get bonus if you worked if you had a job that opened on Christmas and I think you get paid more for it, especially at a gas station. And there's plenty of gas stations here in town. Plenty of them. There was an old one that we used to go to a lot, but I mean, but that one closed down and then turned into a Rally's fast food restaurant, or a Raleigh's, I should say. Is it Raleigh's or Rally's? Nah, it doesn't matter. What just matters is they put that there in the from where one of the old gas stations used to be. If I had to, I could count probably 6 gas stations in town. Count them 6, and 2 of them are the same company. It's like you got one in town, and then you got one on the other side of town. Eh, funny you say that you're out now and everything, because it's almost at the hour mark. In fact, if you got out at the hour mark, it'd be in 5 seconds. And now it hits the hour. Oh, well, well, I mean, it's normal to have turkey on Thanksgiving, but I mean that's what we did, turkey on Thanksgiving. But for Christmas, we usually have ham. Now I remember one year we did both, or at least for a few years we did both turkey on both Thanksgiving and Christmas. Now it's mainly just turkey on Thanksgiving and ham on Christmas. Yeah, I mean you got a good chance and everything. Like I said, I counted 6 gas stations, and now I'm thinking of one I forgot. So there's like at least 7. I mean, if you applied it at all 7 of them, you'd be at least finding maybe 3 or 4. Oh, it's you watching, Landon. Didn't even know you knew I was on. Yeah, but he's got another name before if he decides to get back on here. I mean, that 86K seconds will last well into one day before he can comment again. I I think after you time somebody out, that you I think after you time somebody out, you can't really untime them out. Well, Tammy and Reaper aren't gonna be here because I'm or they probably aren't going to. They've showed up. I mean, they haven't shown up today. They're probably both busy with. I think Reaper's probably busy with Christmas, and Tammy, well, she's watching over her mom right now. I don't know if I'm able to fix that though. So I'm not sure how to if I'm able to fix that. So sorry. So if you're still watching, sorry, Landon, but you've got other names you'll come on. He's got other accounts if he wants to come back on. But I only see two watching right now, so I looked and 86K seconds is like almost one day. Yeah, 24 hours. So one day. Yeah. I find him. It's probably in his room. No, no. Okay, yeah, see, there he is. There he is. He's back with that name. He didn't know it was. No. You were just putting time out, but they said they apologized. They didn't know it was you. They thought you might have been somebody else. Besides, like I said, all you did was just, go back on one of your accounts and just, one of your backup accounts. You're not banned. You're not banned on that one. Besides, that's the correct. Yeah, Landon, the one that timed you out already apologized. They told me to tell you their apologies. No, she's not the one that banned you, Landon. I know who you're thinking of. It was not her, Landon. You're thinking it was the one that talked dirty? No, wasn't her. You can't time her out, Landon. You're not a mod. Yeah, we don't ban anyone. Okay, you can stop now, Landon, okay? No, not with that attitude. I keep all my mods over carefully, Landon. Reaper's not even here right now. Why are you even watching this, Landon? Every time I make this stream, I make it not for kids. Technically, you can be 13 years old and still make a YouTube account, though. Yeah, Landon, freedom of speech. If they're crazy, I can handle it. Sometimes I'm crazy myself. Yeah, it's not going to be PG here. You're the only kid watching, okay? Okay, enough with the PG, Landon. Yeah, but they choose to, Landon. They choose to. Because they like me. Even if I put 18 and over on the title, the younger ones could still get in here. Besides, I put 18 and over on a lot of my old live streams. I made it like 18 and up and everything. And I think they said what it is that the people under 18 can still get on your stream, but they just can't comment, once the video is posted. Hi, Logan. That's my son. He's not. That's my son apparently watching over me, Logan. That's my that's my that's my son apparently. Apparently he likes watching over this, Logan. If you tell people to quit doing stuff, Landon, I might time you out, okay? I might time you out myself. Yeah. Sorry. He was only timed out for 5 minutes, Logan. I did it when I muted myself. Yeah, I mean, if we do play, some of the questions we ask may not even be PG rated. 30-minute timeout. 30 minutes, and you need to calm down. 30-minute timeout. You need to. How many backup accounts do you have? That's trollish, Landon. He's 15, almost 16. No, he didn't. Yes, 15. I have to find, and I'll have to find the questions that we left off on. I'll remember them, but just gotta find it. Just gotta find the questions. Yes. Did we do the? I know we did the Spirit Stalker. Help me remember here. Did we do the uh question of children daring each other to eat? Like children dare each other to eat. Did we do that question? I think we did. Spirit Stalker, are you still here? He's not here anymore. Okay. Plug it and everything, but and I love you guys. Really didn't miss much, Reaper.
Except in telling me to go F myself.
Oh, yeah, go back to the questions, but questions.
Yeah, except that he told me to go F myself.
I didn't. No, no.
Yeah, he did. He told me to go F myself.
You didn't say anything to Landon Reaper. It's me that said something to him. I am not. Well, now we can get to the questions.
Oh, you can't. Don't be silly.
Can you do the questions, Reaper? Is she still waiting though? Is Spirit Stalker still waiting, or did she leave? I'm trying to find the question that we ended on. Okay, I found the question.
Yeah, I told me to go F myself.
Are you still waiting, Spirit Stalker? Is she still waiting? I don't think she is. I don't think she's waiting anymore. I
Told me to
think.
go F myself.
So you're not in the mood to do questions.
Watch hours over his own family. I hope your account gets banned.
More concerned about what you didn't do anything to Landon.
Yes, he did.
He's ranting because he's bothering me.
He said
So
that he wishes
I
I was
wonder.
dead.
So I wonder if I just need to get off.
He says that he wishes I.
All right, I'll get off and tell him texted you.
Like he told me that he wished I was dead.
Yes, I'll get off and tell him you texted him. All right, bye.